Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube family and friends. It's currently about 31 degrees, and I say it feels like 24. And there's a little bit of a slight breeze, nothing serious, but that's why I'm standing on this side of the shed here. It don't hit me as bad, and I'm not feeling it. But it's cold. Y'all, please do your best to stay indoors or stay warm, and whatever you got to do. Don't, I keep hearing about all these different people over the years. Power went out, the furnace quit working, didn't have no heat. Tried to ride it out, figured the power would come back on in a few hours, and then next thing you know, they had waited so long, it had become critical. They needed help. And but don't make yourself numb to that, and don't be afraid or feel like you're a problem if you ask for help. If you need to get out of the cold, make them phone calls. Do what you got to do. I suggest if power goes out and you don't have no heat, make a call right away. The power's out here, it's cold, and get somebody there to help you. And don't take off on no trips in this bad weather without letting somebody know where you're going, when you're going to get there, and when you're going to be back, so that they can at least know you didn't break down on the side of the road or anything like that. And you might be in a little area where there ain't no cell phone service or whatever, and it could put yourself in a bad situation. So just don't do that. Y'all, I took care of the Magnificent Seven here. Their water was froze. Whew, was it froze? Tank here, he don't care. He's an outdoor winter dog. He's got the fluff going on right now, I tell you. Yeah, say that's what I'm made for. I'm made for this weather. Y'all can have them hot summers. I don't want them. Got to check on some other animals. I'll be back at you here shortly. We'll see what's happening, okay? Hank, are you gonna go with me? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Well, the first thing I gotta do is free up the duck water. I think if they got any sense at all, they will not be swimming in it and making a mess. Just getting them some drink of water. But their big old tub is froze solid. Now, let me get that done. Their water is dirty. But you know what? That's ducks for you. Ain't that right, Tank? Huh? You got anything to say about the ducks? No? And it's too cold to be trying to run water out here. Unnecessarily. Because they will have it dirty again in 5 minutes. Well, Scott must have been down here because here's their water. He set their water right here in the sun, froze solid. Yeah. Let me switch gloves and put some more big old rubber gloves on. It's loose enough, I think it'll dump out of there now. Yeah, he's been down here breaking ice this morning. But it's freezing right back up. He just missed the ducks, I reckon. All right, froze back up. All right. Woo. Unfortunately, it's too cold to try to video and do all this at the same time. All the guineas look like they're happy. We're going to have to get a heater. I'm going to have to bring a heater down here. And ducks, these little ducks, I got them some more fruit water. Whew. Okay, that water's dripping there, so they got water. All right. I'll get back with y'all later, and a little bit later on. Y'all keep on smiling, because regardless of what's going on, Jesus loves us. That's what we're smiling about, so keep on smiling. Hey, Tate, come on. Let's go. The wind's picking up. From what I've been reading and looking at on TV and maps and stuff like that, not necessarily what the weatherman says, the least we're going to have around here is a bunch of ice. But I think we could see at least probably a good 4 to 6 inches of snow, if not more, Friday. Unless something changes in the rotation of it. It's pretty wild. But anyway, I'm cold. Can't do nothing else out here right now except for go back in the house. Which is a good idea. It's got the hood up on the dump truck for some reason. It started fine yesterday. Backed it up right there. Tank's over there watering a fire pile down so it won't burn. I'm going back in the house, Tank. He said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go wander around a little bit." I woke him up. He was in front of the door sleeping. Yeah, like I said, y'all keep smiling. I'm gonna go warm up a little bit. Oh, it's cold. Okay, it's up to 34 degrees now. And feels like 28, it says. And the cow's standing there just looking at Tank. Tank's come down here and laid down. Cow's just staring at that dog like, "You want to play with me?" Tank's just laying there like, "No, not really." Oh, thought we'd get out and ride around the block. down by the Dollar General. I gotta get milk and bread. I gotta get some milk and some bread to sop the milk up with. They have issued officially a winter advisory from 7 o'clock Friday morning, I think it was, till 7 o'clock Saturday morning. So most likely Friday there will be no school. I might just stop by the gas station and get a cup of hot chocolate. Y'all want some hot chocolate? They got a good machine in there. It whips up some good hot chocolate. Well, maybe I'll do that after I go on my way back from the dollar store. We're going to go up there to I don't know. I think I'll go up there to that new dollar store. I went to this one Saturday and they didn't have a whole lot. They were out of them. I know they didn't have none of my little chip things. With my jalapeno peppers. They ain't really potato chips, they're cheese curls. So, I know I need to go somewhere else. This weather is frightening. There's a mail carrier. I'd call him a mailman, or at least I hope so. He's got a beard. People in the tax office. That lady handled my taxes for years. She never did charge me a whole lot. I always came in with everything totaled with what I want put down, and she'd go down the list and read them off, and I'd tell her the totals, and she'd put them in and hit the button, and they were done. Got to keep good records. There's a lot of people out. They're probably out buying all the milk and bread. I probably get up here and there won't be none. Here we are. The newest dollar store in town. All right, y'all hang tight, keep smiling. Now look, if y'all go in, that's fine, I don't care. But somebody please hold Neil's hand. Peggy, Meg, somebody hold his hand. Who's the youngest here? That probably, Tammy, are you the youngest? That's what it's going to take to keep up with Neil. Somebody can run him down. Neil was just in front of me, and now he's gone. Oh Lordy, where's he at? He ain't that way. Oh look, they got plenty of milk. I guess it hadn't sunk into everybody's head yet. Well, the first thing I want to do is thank y'all for keeping up with Neil. He thought he was going to run around. Whew. Y'all got him. It was funny seeing y'all one holding on to his jacket and one holding each one of his hands. He looked like a prisoner. Yeah, we're going back to the house now. Yes, temperatures are dropping pretty quickly again. I think 34 must be going to be our high for today. Stop and get that hot chocolate, drink it, drag it home. I got, if it snows and get a big old ice storm or something like that, I need to have it. I don't need to do too many things. I need to have an excuse to get out on the road, slip slide around a little bit. Oh yeah, we ready to go. Now I love my Lipton Georgia Peach Tea. Probably better than most people. But on a day like this Hershey's whipped up hot chocolate is good. And Neil's up there with his Lipton Georgia Peach Tea. Oh boy, this is good. Chocolate. Oh, it was hot going down. All right, keep smiling. We're going home. Okay, we're back home and we checked on everybody. I think everybody's ready for a good night's sleep. Well, we made it back home. Got the groceries that I got and I put in the house where they belong. And had a nap. Got all toasty and warm again. Just to come out and get cold again. Yeah, boy, that's right. Cold. Whew. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tank's going. He started to come out with me, and he's going back to the porch. He said, I'm just gonna go lay back down. It's not dark yet. Well, I was sitting in there, and I thought, I know it's cold out. I know it's cold. No question about it. But I want to feel like I got something done today. One thing I did yesterday, I didn't tell nobody, is I got that wire down the center, and I got the one on the door, at the door, done. I just didn't say nothing about it. But I'm gonna work on tying this here fence off onto this post and that post like I was talking about. Okay, I got both ends in the middle pulled to the fence and tied to it, wired down. I got 2 more to go at the bottom, but I can at least say I got something done, and the 2 at the bottom's gotta wait. Because this wire is cold. I'm cold. And everything else is cold. Man, seriously. It's pretty out here, but it's way too cold. At least I can say I got something done. See, I did this one yesterday, right across it. You can't see it because it's right behind this piece of wood. Okay, it's right there. And I got one down that centerpiece for that part down there. And I'll probably put another one from here to the door. Now that I got that one on. And, yeah, 2 posts is what I'm down to now. And putting the covers, getting them straightened out and getting the covers over it in order to release them into the run part here. And I've still got to make the hole for them to go in the other side and pin it to the ground. That's it. It'll be done. Whew. But I can't take no more. I'm so cold that my eyes are watering. The only thing warm about me is my head and my ears. And I'm serious. Oh, that air breeze is blowing when you turn like this. Ooh. Oh. My fingers are numb. I was like I thought I had a hold of the wire. My hands are so cold I didn't have a hold of it. But I thought I did. And I'm pulling away and there ain't him. And I wasn't feeling no tension on the wire wasn't moving on the other end. And I'm like, okay, I ain't even holding on to it. But I gave them a few more pellets to eat for the night and a few treats. Wait a minute, did I put it? Yeah, I put everything back. And make sure they had some water for this evening. It'll be dark here probably about 30 minutes. But they have their little house. Whew. And I'm out of mine too. I need to get back in it. I advise them to do the same thing. I don't know. I didn't hear them complaining at all. But I dumped a ton of shavings in their little house yesterday. This morning, some of it they had actually knocked back out the door. Not a lot, but it's not a little bit. Anyway, but they spread it out and put it where they wanted it. Okay. Woo. We're in the house. Oh, let me get this coat off, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm settled down, sitting in my chair, warming my backside. Oh, I got the heater going in this chair. Oh, my back is feeling so good right now. This heat oh, it's just good. But anyway, I'm gonna close out the night. That's what I done today. Y'all seen it. Took care of the animals. Made my last round just a minute ago. At the end of this video, you saw where I made my last stop. Scott was at the barn, so I didn't go to the barn. I just did the Magnificent Seven. And then I went ahead and got those posts wired up. One step closer. I just need to be able to spend maybe a good hour out there to start that net. And I really don't need no wind blowing trying to work with that net. But maybe tomorrow, I hear them out there hollering now. I can get that done, hopefully. Just depends on the weather. Friday, winter advisory. We supposed to have some bad weather. I'm sure they're going to close the schools. I'm sure everybody's going to be tripping over everybody tomorrow, trying to get in the grocery store for the last minute. I gotta go. It's going to be here. And from what I've seen, it looks like we're going to get something. And it wouldn't surprise me if we don't get some accumulation of snow. I haven't looked at it tonight. I looked at it this morning. So hopefully, maybe the pattern will change and it'll miss us completely. But from what I saw this morning, we're going to get it. And I know a bunch of people out there are already getting it and already had it, and it's happening. So be safe. God bless. Remember, take care of one another. And remember, you can keep on smiling no matter what, because Jesus loves you. Yeah. And that alone should put a smile on your face. Good night. We'll see what happens tomorrow.